From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Well, singing, all eyes are on this team's elite starting rotation. They're stringing together some quality outings.
Yeah, every starter is stepping up right now, dude. Going deep into games, but most importantly, keeping their bullpen fresh. Buckle up.
First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez. You look at the strikeout leaders, and he's right there, mowing guys down, Chris.
Yeah, the velocity pops, but it's his late movement that makes it unfair. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
He's racking up Ks and making it look routine.
Yeah, just like Charlie Sheen. Wannabe hitters are in survival mode when he's on the mound.
6-10.
Fought off foul. And a 1-1. Not just far, but loud singing. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, but when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
And that skips into there. Valdez was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game. On the ground to the left, McKinstry whips it to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at-bats, because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Yeah, not a lot of pitchers racking up complete games nowadays, so that last start of his really stands out for me. When you can eat innings like that, you take a big weight off your bullpen, and that's very valuable.
Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced the moment straight out of the Sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat, so he borrowed one from his dad.
Okay.
The bat was autographed by Pete Rose. His dad wiped the autograph clean and told Bryce to use it. I'm not sure how many dads would have done that. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, singing. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Slider right there. Swing and a ground ball. Inning over. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. This is Phillies baseball on the Show Northeast. Back here in Detroit, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
No!
Swings through the sweeper. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Batting second, left fielder.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Riley Green stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that is out of play. 1-1 now.
Hup, hup.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's got to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side. In the game. What a start. Scoreless after 1. Back at Comerica Park. And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
That's a ball.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Ball 2.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Makes the catch, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
1 out man at first. Brandon Marsh digs in now. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Fastball for a strike. Garcia stands at first with 1 out. On the ground. And foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
That one fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That ends the frame. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Dylan Dingler. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Strike 2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The 0-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
On the ground to first. Harper takes it to the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Second baseman, Colt Keith.
So digging in, Colt Keith.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one misses. 3-1 now. Out towards right center field. Garcia gets under it. And that is that. So they go quietly there. We played 2 full. We're tied. 0-0. On to the 3rd inning. And now for the Phillies, Pedro Leon. In the air out towards right center. Perez on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. That misses. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. Top of the 3rd, no score. Now one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 2. Right side, and it goes just foul. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Here's the 2-2. And that skips into there. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here comes Real Muto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hard ground ball, base knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead. 2 quick outs, needed to get that 3rd one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
Hard liner. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Here comes Real Muto around 3rd. Throw cut off to 3rd. Save there, and we've got runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair, so that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swings through that one for strike 1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Next offering is down low. And a full countdown. Two on, 2 outs. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes to count. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
First pitch misses. That's to 3rd. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam. Unscathed. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Welcome back. Well, Siggy, the starting rotation has been dominant, and we've seen much of the same today.
Yeah, and the numbers speak for themselves, Boo. This group just keeps executing game after game.
Up.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right through there for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Oh.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Parker Meadows, the next to hit. First pitch just misses. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. Towards first, Harper. He takes it himself to the bat. And that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
I got it advance and I got it grind. Even in the dark, you know I gotta shine. I looked out the window, saw the sunshine.
Outside with a breaking ball. On the ground, right side, Keith. On to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Up next for Philadelphia, second
That's one of
baseman.
those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Stop. The next to hit takes ball 1. Back up the middle and a base hit. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Philadelphia, left fielder, Pedro Leon.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And fouled off. Two on, 1 out.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Base hit. Green hurries it back in as the stop sign goes up at third.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. Swing and a miss, strike one. Right through there for a strike. Tigers bullpen with some action. Jackson Joe, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loose. Vest getting loose as well. Almost got him. March at third. Stop over at second. Leon at first. One gone.
They try to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Here's a 2-2. Fastball. He gets out of the way. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. One out. Base is full. Ball four. And a run comes in to score.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded. And I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk. And you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change right here. Framber Valdez won't go any further. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. So a young arm coming on now out of the pen. Jackson Joe.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And there's a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That one in triple digits.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track. Runners tagging from second and third. In to score from third. And they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Philadelphia, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Yeah, foul ball. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble it, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Up the middle. Fires over to first. They limit the damage here. The 2 runs form and they jump ahead. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Phillies 2 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
I was born in the city. You know I'm gonna bring me down. Yeah, I was born in the city.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
He made that look easy.
Keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
This one pulled down the line. It's hammered. This one hooking. It's got a chance.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
1-2.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Popped in the air. Left field. One away.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder, Wenzel.
One out, man at first. Now at the plate, Wenzel Perez. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Nope, that's away.
Right there for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher, Dylan Dingler.
No.
Torres off the first with 2 away. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Now one miss. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Got him looking for the strikeout. Flip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. 1 left for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. High fly ball, right field. Meadows in position. And there's one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Adolis Garcia blasts one out. His 16th homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, singing a laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
Iglesias, batting with one down, takes a strike. And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the fifth. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Grounds one to short. McKinstry. And he's out.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Brandon Marsh.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. What a run it's been for this pitching staff, Siggy.
Yeah, you can just see the confidence out there right now. When a staff is rolling like this, Booth, it becomes contagious. Every starter wants to match what the last guy did. Sets the tone for the whole club. Well, these Tigers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Here's the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
The Phillies leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
At this point, they'll take base runners any way they can get them, then hope it turns into something more, but this might end up being one of those games to forget.
Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2. Stays alive. And they'll do it again. Fly ball to right. Garcia should have this one. Out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball. 0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Here's a 1-2. Struck him out looking. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Well, these Phillies really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
And a big swing and a miss.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder, Pedro Leon.
On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner at the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes a nice running catch. And that's the 3rd out. Down quickly go the Phillies. But they lead 3-0. Here's Jahmai Jones, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Close, but called a ball, and it's 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Marsh on the move. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder, Parker Meadows.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The Tigers trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air to left center. Marsh takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, designated hitter.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2. Hard hit. Knocks it down. Throws to first in time. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Will Vest.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game. I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
The 0-1 right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Meadows settles under it. And there's one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman Bryce Harper.
From 1, 2, 6, 7, 9, 3, 6, 4, 2, 3, 3. We can't come to the phone right now, but we need your name, number, and the reason why you called. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Late swing, foul to the left. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Holt appears to be getting loose. Hannafy also throwing. Liner snagged it first.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Schwarber stands in now and watches strike one. Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field. Green on the run. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder Adolis Garcia.
That one pushed foul. Schwarber, the runner at first with two gone. Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boo. No chance of stopping the outside pitch, and now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
Man on second, two down. That misses. Full count now. Jose Iglesias on deck for the Phils. And a payoff pitch. Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Here comes Schwarber around third. And they're up by 4. And he'll make it to second base with two gone.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Pitching for the Tigers, number 87, Tyler Holton.
2 runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Go to second. Up there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get scoring position with a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 7th. Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
There's the strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Laser. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. And it's hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going. He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Gets to it with a slide. And they get the out.
This defense came to play tonight. We're seeing some awesome pitching, but a huge part of this shutout so far has been the defense making great plays like that behind their pitcher. They feed off of one another, make great pitches, make great plays defensively.
Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. This one in the air right field. Base hit and a run comes in.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that's in there for strike 1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Right through there for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's got to have the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Marsh quickly gets it back in. To second with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. So they turn things over to the righty, Brad Keller.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. The Tigers with a chance to get back into it. Here the bottom of the 7th. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Fights it off. You'll see another. And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Tigers 1. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast.
Jumping straight up out the gym. Jumping straight up out the gym. Highlight. They didn't get this on film.
Back in Comerica Park, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
And a swing and a miss there. Ripped, but it curls foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
That missed by a lot. And the count is even 2-2. Got him. 1 gone here.
Borgie just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And a base hit right there. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder.
Next to hit, Pedro Leon. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. That's through there for a strike.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Stop. Leads off first with 1 away. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it one-hops the wall. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Left field, way back there. It one-ups off the wall, and both runs could score. 1 run is in.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Swinging a foul out of play. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.